If you are running OpenWrt version 25 and wanna set up WireGuard and OpenVPN protocols on your router, you are not alone. Most tutorials online guys miss the specific configuration tweaks that keep WireGuard and OpenVPN actually working on the loud on this latest version. I mean version 25. Today I'm cutting through the noise. I will show you my exclusive proven method to install and configure both protocols correctly on OpenWrt 25, including how to import your configs without hitting roadblocks. If you want a setup that actually stays connected, you are in the right place. Let's get to the work. Hello and welcome back. To install WireGuard and OpenVPN protocols on OpenWrt version 25, we need to connect to the router and do these tasks through a series of commands. First of all, we need to know what is your router's IP address. Of course, you all know it, but for those who are new user, I will show you how to do that. So, to find out what is your router's IP address, go to Windows search bar, try to search CMD, then run as administrator, and here on the command prompt type ipconfig and enter. After that, guys, all of the time go to the upside and try to find this section, Ethernet adapter Ethernet. As you can see here we have some information, but the information that we need is default gateway. At the front of default gateway you can find your router IP address, and on IP version 4 you can find your system IP address, but this time we need to find from default gateway IP address, which you can see my router's IP address. Just copy and paste it, and here you will see the interface of your OpenWrt version 25. Now, as you can see here, I don't have OpenVPN installed yet, and I will go to the interfaces, and here as you can see I don't have WireGuard protocols here. So close the browser, and guys, the commands that I will use in this tutorial, you can find this text file on my Telegram channel. You can see the address here, or I will mention it of course in the YouTube video description. So here is the command that we use to connect to the router and try to install WireGuard and OpenVPN protocol. And guys, after sh root @ you must replace your router IP address just like this. Just copy this command. Don't forget that to replace the IP with your router IP address. Again, open up CMD, run as administrator, and just click on right click or paste it, and for the first time it will ask a question from you. Just type yes, then type your router password here, and as you can see here, now we are on the OpenWrt version 25, and for install first WireGuard and after that OpenVPN, you must copy and paste these commands, and after that try to actually use them. So for the first time I will try to update the packages, so you must use this command apk space update to actually update and upgrade your packages on your OpenWrt and your router, and after that copy and use this command to install the WireGuard protocol on your OpenWrt. So as you can see, it's gonna download the WireGuard and its required packages, and it has finished. Just copy and paste this command to restart your system file, and next we'll go on OpenVPN. Just try to copy this command, right click to paste it, enter, and it will try to download and install OpenVPN on our OpenWrt version 25, and after that copy and paste this command to restart some of your system file. Now let me here tell you the little point. As you can see, these two command guys we'll try to install WireGuard protocol on your backend, I mean the system file. And the last one, which has LuCI, it will try to install WireGuard on your UI, I mean the interface and the website protocol. So here again for OpenVPN, this is for backend and this is for the web page interface, LuCI. And finally, we use this command to restart the system file, so the system works perfectly and well. So after that, try to type reboot, and after the router boots up, we test to see if the WireGuard and OpenVPN protocols are installed successfully or not. After the router is fully up, open a browser and type your router's IP address and then press enter. Just like this. Type your router's password, click on login, and that's it, guys. So good. Well, as you can see, we have now added a new tab called VPN, and it has a OpenVPN section, and on the network interface, add new interface. On the protocol, now we have WireGuard VPN 2 to add your WireGuard config. Now we will go on OpenVPN to tell you some pointers and how to use your OpenVPN config file and how to run this system. As you can see, guys, on the desktop, I have a OpenVPN config file with the format of ovpn.ovpn. As you can see here on the choose, you must select your OpenVPN config, and then on the write or type a name for your config. For example, the country that the config working. For example, I will type Italy. And on the right side, just tap on upload and try to upload your VPN config. Now you can see here added our new config, and here you can enable or disable your config, and then just click on the save and apply. And with edit, you have some option to edit your OpenVPN config file. Of course, you can copy and paste your OpenVPN config file here and click on the save, which is so easy to use and work with it. So here, as you can see, I have some config file, and if you don't this config, just on the right side, click on the delete and try to delete your OpenVPN config, which is so easy and simply. Now in the next step, we try to use a WireGuard config file. So to do that, go to the network tab and select interfaces, and after that add new interface, type a name for your WireGuard config. For example, I will use my name. For example, put a name for your WireGuard config, and on the protocol you must select your WireGuard. As you can see, just click on the create interface, and here, guys, we have a three-way to use your WireGuard config file. First one, which is hard, manually try to copy and paste your WireGuard config information here, and you have a sandbox which are empty. You must actually fill the gap which are important. As you can see, private key, public key. On the advanced settings, you have option to put MTU number and peers. You have to select and actually fill all of them. The second and third, which I always use, is to actually click on the load configuration, and then you have a two-way. Just copy and paste your WireGuard information just like this. Click on the import settings, and after that click on the setting, and as you can see, automatically your information goes up and set on the WireGuard section. So as you can see, all of the information are imported here. And for the MTU, guys, you can use the amount that works on your config. if your config file doesn't work, you must change your MTU to this number. And another settings that you have to use it, go to the peers and route allowed IPS, try to turn it on and just click on the save. So as you can see, it was the second way. Just I will try to save and apply, and you have your config file, WireGuard config file here, and you can just try to edit and again do some changes on your actually WireGuard config file. Now let me tell you important setting you have to follow. Go to network firewall, and on the WAN click on the edit, and here on the covered networks, to be sure your actually config file the box is on. I mean, try to turn it on, your WireGuard config name. So just tap on and click on the save and apply, and here go to interface, and here you will see my config is loaded. And if you don't need this config, just click on the delete and again save and apply. Now let me tell you with another way that I told you, which we will use drag and drop to use your WireGuard config. Again, put a name, protocol, load configuration, and this time just drag and drop your config here, and that's it. So simple and easy. And as you can see, all of the information is filled on the gaps and boxes. And as I told you, go to peers and try to turn out this option, route allowed IP and advanced setting. And if your config doesn't work, try to change your MTU number to another number, for example, as you can see, or this amount. So try to save, and as I told you, you have option here, just save and apply. And after that we will go to the network and firewall tab to turn it on. And here on the status we have a WireGuard which shows what is going on, your config works or not, you have a data received or data transmitted, and Handshake it. So go to interface, and as you can see your config here. If you don't need this config, just click on the delete, and as I told you, go to firewall, WAN, edit, and on the covered network try to turn it on, your WireGuard config with your name. Just click on the save and apply, and that's so easy to set up WireGuard and use your config file. Well, as we saw in this tutorial, I taught you how to install the WireGuard and OpenVPN protocols on OpenWrt version 25, and also told you the key and important points. And if you have any question, my friends, or any problem, feel free and put the comments in the below, and I will answer you as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech reviews and recommendations. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.